Hello, I hope you are doing great today. So I got a request from some of you to create a small video about in developing React applications, Node.js React applications in Visual Studio Codespaces. Now I have never used React before. I've used Angular and other frameworks, but React I have never used before, so it's gonna be a first try. Uh, so I'm learning myself too. The first thing we are going to do is we go to the documentation for Codespaces, for Visual Studio Code. I'm sorry. It will give us a tutorial of what to do. So let's see. We get some information that we need to create an application by using this command. Okay. Then we navigate to the actual directory of the application. We create the npm. We use the npm start to start the actual web server and open the application. Okay, and then we will probably be able to launch the default templated application. So Visual Studio Codespaces, the first thing we are going to do is we go to create a new plan. So I'll add it there. Okay. Demo plan. Let's use G tutorials. Which kind of instance we want? If we want a standard, basic, premium, this for Linux, or Windows. I believe the Windows are still in preview, so I'm not gonna use those yet. I'm going to create one in standard Linux. So we got 4 cores machine and 8 gigabytes of RAM. That should be enough for the demo. So we wait a little bit for the plan to be created. While we wait, please feel free to share the channel and subscribe also. Let us know in the comments for the videos or in the discussions tab anything that you would like to have trainings for .NET Core and Microsoft Azure, even for Unity3d. Okay, so now this one is already created, demo plan. I missed the O, but oh well. Create Codespaces, demo, React, Codespace. Okay, so I don't have a repository at the moment, but it is not required, so I'm not going to create it at the moment. We configure here after home the idle time when we will have for the machine to decide to shut down. These ones are the dot files. We don't need that at the moment. Now we create the code space. It will take us to Visual Studio Online. If you have used Visual Studio Code, you will see that it's pretty much similar. It's actually based on the same source code or IDE. Now we see that our code space is being initialized. Okay, we should start seeing something in here in a few. We see that it's opening the remote. Now we see that we have here the template or the actual default welcome tab or window for Visual Studio Code. We see that the actual code has already been configured. So now let's see what we have to do. We need to create a default React application, so we'll copy this command. Now I always forget where the terminal is. That's something I don't I never get used to. So, okay, yes, I will allow it. And if everything went okay, it should probably start creating the application. So we see that it's starting to create the actual application. It already installed the packages, it installed React, React DOM, React scripts, Syria template. Um, and we wait a little bit longer for this to finish. Um, okay, now I am getting this message because I didn't create a repository and I am not signed in into my GitHub account. So right now I don't have support for source control activated, uh, but if I configure it, we will have it. Okay, now cd my app, and it was npm start, was it? Npm start, oh yeah, that's the npm. Okay, start, and let's see what happens. So it's starting our development server. You can view my app in the browser, localhost or 172. So now if we go to here, we should be able to see the application. So yeah, basically we click on the port, we click open port in browser, and now we see that we have here the default React application running. So let's change something. Let's see my app. I have never used React, so I'm learning on the go. app.js. Okay, it says learn React. So let's change that. And I don't know if the automatic uh, reloading is actually does actually work in working online. So well, I'm guessing React works a little bit as Angular, that, or it's actually npm I believe, that when you do some changes they are um, recognized and the application reloads. So I don't know if it's actually going to work like that. Let's reload and see if we have the changes there. So we see that we edited it here. Your new React app is already created. Have fun. Let's see what we want to change in the, yeah, it was the app.js. Let's see if by saving we get the changes. No, so it seems that the automatic reloading does not work in Codespaces. Um, but you can always just click and reload. So that's basically how you can create a React application in Visual Studio Codespaces. It's pretty much is straightforward actually. The good thing, or the thing I liked about it, is that we don't really have to install anything. The machines and the code spaces, it's already previously configured to have the support for npm, so um, that actually helps a lot and avoids lots of issues. um, so yeah, let us know anything else you would like to know or to learn about .NET, .NET Core, Microsoft Azure, and um, Unity3d. By the way, as far as I know, these Visual Studio Codespaces run under Azure, on Azure, because if you notice, when I went to create the um, the code space, it actually requested me to um, create a resource group, and um, those are usually resource groups created on Azure. Okay, so let's disconnect, and when we disconnect, we will go back to see our machine, and it will suspend after 30 minutes of inactivity since we had configured it like that. And we can change settings, we can connect again, uh, we can suspend it, or we can um, delete it. Now I am going to delete my um, plan, and that will be it. So that's basically just to create a React application, or the default React application in Visual Studio Codespaces. It's really straightforward. Thank you very much for seeing the video. Um, Please share the videos and share the channel so we can get more subscribers, and let us know more trainings you would like to have. Have a great day.